Good Sunday evening, everybody. Hope you're all having a great weekend. I know this is a holiday weekend, so I don't know what kind of a turnout we're going to have. I do see we have a few. Willie said hi. How you doing, Antonio? How you doing? John, how you doing? Breezy, thank you for stopping, buddy. How's everybody going? I talked with Mark and Sandy a little bit ago. They're going to be running a little bit late this evening, but they will be here, so we will welcome them up whenever they come in. There he's in the chat. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Hey, Bocce. How you doing? Ben's. How you doing? Like I said, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I've had a fairly good weekend. Yeah. Okay, Ben. Sorry. Yes, it's not a holiday weekend in the UK. Just here in the colonies. Hey, Cajun, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. I dropped the link there if anybody wants to come up. But yeah, this weekend I did a tie rod on my truck, my old truck there. Did that. Had breakfast with my brother this morning. He gave me a hand doing the tie rod end. Did some work on Mark's engine. Did some cleaning around the house. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, so we're just hanging out here and having a good time. All right, awesome, Ben. I'll have to go check that out after the live stream. What was I going to say? Oh, please, everybody, say a prayer for 2 ATVs for our life, Daryl. He's having some medical issues. Don't know exactly everything that's going on, but please, everybody, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Just a couple really good people there. Always enjoy having them around, talking to him and stuff, going on his live streams every once in a while. He used to go on live right after me, and I would catch his live stream after my live stream. So that's okay, Bocce. We got 470 something left to go. Oh, you're welcome, John. Yeah, Mark just got a 10 liter. He loves his too. Hey, Zombie, how you doing? Hi, Lisa Ann, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I just don't have a whole lot going on this evening. Got pizza for last night from a new place. Actually, in my little hometown, or not hometown, but where I'm living at in this town here. They opened up about a year ago, and I finally decided to give them a try. Awesome. So we got some trouble in the basement here.
No trouble. Crystal's inside the house, just me.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, Ed?
Not a lot, Mater. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. Got me some new toys.
I seen you drop the video. I hadn't got a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah. There's Cajun's here. Yeah. Harbor Freight kept saying, by the way, you've got Harbor Freight cash. You got Harbor Freight cash. You got to spend it before such date. Like, okay, fine. I'll go and spend it. And I got lucky. You want me to tell you what I wound up buying?
What's that?
Well, Harbor Freight, they want to, they've clearanced out the motorcycle tire changes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's on clearance. I mean, it's not showing up. So I guess they're going to totally do away with it. I got lucky that my Waxahachie store, they said they had 2 of them left in stock.
Wow.
And so got a brand new one and they still have their display, which I guess they're going to be selling at a discounted. So I got that, and I got the balancer, and I got me some sockets, stuff like that. No, everything Friday was 111, and with that $30 off, it was $80.
Hey, that's not a bad deal at all. Not a bad deal at all.
No, I consider it a win considering the fact that, like I said, the tire for removing and mounting the motorcycle tires, it's on clearance, which means once it's gone, that's it. I got lucky to be able to find one.
Yeah.
What's going on, Antonio?
Hello.
Okay, I thought maybe you might be surprising me like Mark did, have Bocce come up.
No. We'll let Bocce go for a month. That was quite stressful for her. So we'll let her get back into her normal routine, and then maybe we'll.
Oh, did Bocce go on? Did Bocce go on camera?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ed fell out of his chair, and I.
Yeah, he did. I laughed at that. His eyes got that big around.
Yeah, it's like I'm over
And
here
then he
in
just-
Sanford. Oh,
Fell for it. And it looked like a real fall too.
Yeah, she, her and Shell did a really nice thing for Mark. Knitted him or crocheted him an Afghan for his bed to replace one that was promised to him that never came. And to thank him, she come up on panel. So,
Well, that's cool.
your normal bitchiness. So how's everything going, Antonio? Any progress on the Toyotas?
I got the seat, not the seat, but I got the original Toyota floor mats from a Toyota dealer in Florida. They were original in packaging still, so I got those installed. And they were the limited mats that matched the exterior paint and everything, because those mats actually, the Forerunner emblem actually has a rose gold stitching, and the carpet is dark brown. It's like a mocha chocolate brown. And they were the last pair of mats available in the country.
Wow.
Got a brand new limited console lid installed that I got from a Toyota dealer in California. Spoke to a buddy of mine in Washington State. He had a buddy that has the cargo cover, the retractable cargo cover, and the rear cargo mat. And I'm waiting to finalize that. And he has the roof rack as well, so I'm waiting to finalize that order from him. And
That's
I got a majority of the front bumper and the quarter panels and the fenders and everything for the SR5 in the mail.
Oh, awesome.
Good.
Awesome. So I did see you did a bunch of weed eating too.
Oh yeah, that's like the fourth time I've had the weed eat the backyard in like the last 2 weeks because of all the rain.
Wow.
Wow. Y'all been getting a lot of rain in Arizona?
Yeah, because there's a couple of hurricanes that went past Mexico that actually pushed a bunch of rain towards us.
Yeah. That was
So
forgot the name of it, but yeah, I remember it. It was in the Pacific.
yeah, so here's the fenders and or quarter panels. This piece right here that's in the brown box is the bumper, lower bumper valance, upper valance that sits on top of the bumper, the radiator support. I got the grill sitting here. I got the headlights in that box, the turn signals in that box, and the fog lights in that box. This one right here.
I'll start calling you Johnny Cash.
So
Yeah.
got a bunch of stuff for the.
Yeah.
This is all for the SR5.
The Cadillac song.
Yep, one piece at a time.
Yeah.
And then this box I did a video on earlier, and just retaped it back up. But this is actually the crush plate for the bumper, and then the upper retainer that holds the bumper to the valance. That's about it.
Hello, Mark. Hi, Sandy.
Hello.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we lost him.
I was living in Tucson for a couple of years, and they had a hurricane come in one time from the Pacific side. And I'll tell you what, for 2 days, man, we were like, it was over cloudy, drizzling, and a nice breeze for 2 days. And that felt good, especially in Tucson. You know, in Louisiana,
It's been like
when
that
it rains,
here for like the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. It's been like that.
in Louisiana, when it rains, people go in their house. In Tucson, in Arizona, Tucson especially, when it rains, people go outside to play in the rain.
Well, Tucson isn't the only place that it happens. Everywhere in Arizona that happens.
Oh yeah.
We're back.
When it rains here, I go out off-roading and I play in the mud. And
Yeah.
Now, Antonio, is this your kind of rainy season now? Or is
No.
it just...
no, it's all this rain. We've gotten like 15 inches of rain in the last month, but all of that's from the hurricane. It has nothing to do with our rain season. Our rain season doesn't start till October, the end of October usually.
Really?
Okay.
I remember the monsoon season. Is that what you were talking about? Is the monsoon?
That's what he's asking. The rain season is monsoon season.
Yeah. When I was in Tucson, I was in like July, August, September. It was, and you could see the mountains around Tucson. You know, the Tucson has a mountain valley, and there's mountains all around it. And you could see the clouds just build up above the mountains, and then all the clouds close in, and then boom. Every now and then you get rain, and I tell you what, when it rains, it pours over there.
Yeah, but that's also Tucson. I'm about 115 miles from Tucson. Tucson is like 190 miles from Mexico.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a buddy that lives down in Yuma. Well, he could see the border from his back porch. Put it that way.
Yeah, Tucson isn't very far from Mexico. Tucson is only like 200 miles max from the Mexico border.
Oh no, not even that. No, not even that. I can get to Nogales from Tucson to Nogales at the border, straight south of Tucson, in 45 minutes, maybe something like that. Go through Green Valley and all down through there, and boom, there's Nogales. Been there a few times. Oh, I didn't know you didn't have to have a pass. I didn't know you had to have a passport. I went in all right, but man, it took 3 hours for me to get out of there. I didn't have a passport. I didn't know that.
I'd be screwed because I don't have a passport. So.
Yeah, I mean, they knew I wasn't a Mexican trying to get in illegally. That's for sure. Not with that Cajun accent I got.
I wound up getting a passport myself right before I went on my second cruise. Man, I tell you, having one of those is perfect because it helps expedite through customs and everything. Plus, it also acts as a secondary ID. It's a legal ID.
Yeah, passport.
Besides the driver's license.
Yeah, number one thug stacking. What's going on, mon ami? Surprised to see you here, brother.
Yep.
See, Mater, don't leave your laptop unattended.
Hey, Twisted, how's it going, Mark?
All right, we'll have to have a talk with her.
Way back from getting parts.
Yeah, Chris and I, went shopping and wanted to get a gallon of just vanilla ice cream to make some stuff. And no, my mom found it and got into it.
Oh,
Yeah. So now she's kind of upset that she can't have any. Well, no, she got to.
Well, if she got it, doesn't that mean she already had some?
Yeah, well, I mean, she's got to start staying out of it. And she's been wanting to get having sodas again. And after going to the doctor and everything, they're going, nope, you can't have any. You got to start drinking regular water, more water and fruit juice.
so no ice cream?
She can have some, but undoubtedly she's really gotten into it.
Well, what's is it? I didn't know ice cream was sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, huh.
But for her, yeah, I mean, undoubtedly she's gotten into it about 3 times already.
Missy makes ice cream, not all the time, but she makes ice cream, 4 or 5 times a year.
Right.
And I don't see her packing that down with no sugar or nothing like that.
Well, simple fact is that instead of having normal, regular food and everything, that's what my mom's going after. She's going after the sweets. So we're trying to get all that cut out.
Okay. Well, if doctor's orders, yeah.
Yep. And Mark, you done blew a piston, huh?
Oh boy, what's that? A 350?
No, it's Cup Cadet.
That's a Cub Cadet
Yep.
piston.
Yeah, with a billet rod.
You can tell by the crank of the rod and everything on it.
That's a good sized piston right there.
That's for a lawnmower.
That's a good sized piston.
Yep. That's for one of those V twin that they race with.
Oh, okay.
How much oversized is that one?
10.
Oh, it's only 10 over?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just depends on 10,000 ain't 30,000 ain't that much. What horsepower is that engine?
That's after it's been bored and sleeved.
What horsepower is the engine? I mean, the normal horsepower when it was brand new. Not after Ed pumped it up.
Probably about 14.
Hey guys.
Seems like a big piston for a 14 horse.
Yeah. No. She can have ice cream, whatever. She just has to eat actual food. I told her no ice cream. She said, fine, and walked off. So yeah, I mean she can have whatever she wants. She just has to have actual food too.
Right.
And with her stools as they are, they're not processing sugars right.
Yep.
So
Yeah, that I don't know which engine Mark's working on, but it probably started out as a 25 horse Kohler Command.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what it was 25.
25.
And what is it?
I know
now?
the average is. I know the average of those V twins is usually like 14 is I think the low end.
Yeah, I think I got a 15 horse Kohler outside on a ship anchor. I call it a ship anchor. It's a Proline.
sorry, you're moving around.
It was one of the first stand behind, like for schoolyards and stuff. It's got a 54-inch deck, I think, on it, and it's quarter inch steel, 3/8 steel deck. That's a stand behind. You got 2 big old pedals you stand on, then you work the left and the right rear tires with the levers. They got a couple of handles on it. It's a big Proline. It's a big hill, way before the zero turn. And it's got a 15 V twin on it. Kohler.
Well, it's like the Predators I've got. The 670s I've got and the 708, they're both 22s. For 670s, they're not going to be 20. They're not going to be 22 horse once I get through with them.
Now, Kohler might make a 14 V-twin. I don't know. The smallest I've seen so far, like I said, I'm not sure on this. Ed will know better than me, would be the smallest I've seen so far is a 15 horse and a V-twin Kohler.
The commands, I think, only go down to 18 horse. The, what is it, a Courage or something like that, I think is a 14 horse.
The one I have is not a Courage. It's a Command. I think it's a Command.
Yeah, the 14 horse is the smallest I've ever seen is a 14 horse. And I'm pretty sure it's the Courage.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Because the funny thing is the 18, 20, and 22 horse commands are all the same motor, piston, bore, everything. It's the carburetor that makes it different horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
Just bigger jets and everything in it.
Yeah. Yep. It's how they wanted to rate them. My 20 that I was running actually started out as an 18 horse block or engine, and I put I had 18 horse heads on it too, but they were reworked, ported and polished and everything. But then I put a 30 horse crank in it, and technically it was a 20 horse, but it was a Bad Mojo 20 horse.
Now, was that before or after Mark started helping you out?
It started before Mark started helping me, and then he helped me, and we got it running on methanol and everything, and made it actually took the governor out of it and everything. Because like I said, I ran it in the stock class for a couple years as a 20 horse and did really well in the stock class. And then we pulled the governor out of her and took off.
And then you started running alcohol.
Yeah.
And that's when that motor came alive.
Yeah.
And you were going, whoa!
Even with the 30 horse crank, it came alive.
Yeah. I think the smallest V-twin that Briggs makes is a 14 horse. I'm not positive on that because I'm not up on Briggs real much or whole bunch.
The smallest Briggs makes is a 14.
That'd be more in the line of what Cajun would know. He knows more about Briggs, being a Briggs dealer.
Yeah, I know a little bit about Briggs.
And we're not talking about Mr. Briggs.
No, I know.
Because the smallest Briggs twin that they make is the Vanguard 14.
Yeah, I like the Vanguard series. The Vanguard line, I like those. The crawfishermen around here, rice farmers and the crawfishermen use them a lot. The Vanguards for their crawfish boats.
Yeah, they use a lot of Briggs on the mud boats.
Yeah, mud boats, crawfish boats, the gator tails. What they call the gator tails? It's like a swamp boat. It's air cooled, naturally air cooled Briggs. And you can go keep it in the mud. And they got a 2-blade prop on them that they go in the they crawfish with, on the boats. And the game wardens use them a lot out in the marsh and all that to catch outlaws. And them things are fast. They got 35 horse Vanguards on there, man. And the way they geared, those gator tails are geared. Man, them things run.
Hey, Shell.
Sweetheart, your mom got so mad she went to bed.
Do what now?
I said she got so mad she went to bed.
All right.
A gator tail will outrun a 50 Mercury.
But now my new engine I'm going to build is it's an actual 25 horse block, bored 30 over, and then it'll have 30 horse crank in it, different cam, work on the heads and stuff like that. So not as extreme as what Mark's Pro V engine is, but she should come alive and work pretty well.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
What did you have to do to that 30 horse crank to get it in that 18 horse engine? No, it just
Take it out of the box.
It just fit right, dropped right in. Okay.
Yep.
What's the difference between the two?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering. A big, heavier counterbalance in it, or?
The 30 horse or a 70 millimeter throw. They're a little longer crank.
Oh, okay. All
Longer
right.
stroke.
Stroke then. Okay, longer
Yeah.
stroke. Okay. All right.
Not much.
And not
So-
much, like what? Like an eighth of an inch?
Hi, Breezy.
I think somewhere right around there. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Because
So you didn't have any issue with your existing head, spark plugs and all that? You didn't have no issue with that?
the only issue with spark plugs I had was when I ran the E3 spark plugs, the piston
okay.
did come up and contact it, and then
Okay.
sometimes depending on how much you have shaved off the heads, you have to relieve the piston for the valves.
So what's the difference, say, between a 25 horse connecting rods and the 30 horse? Are they the same, or
Yes, so they're the same.
they are the same?
Yes. If you use the stock connecting rod and piston combination, it'll actually give you about eighth inch pop up out above the block. It's right below the top ring.
About 330 seconds. I think
Yeah.
you wanted to say, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, you have to be careful with what cam you're running. If you run a high lift cam and run it advanced, you have to clearance. You have to have the pistons relieved, so you don't hit the valve on the piston.
So is the block on the 30 horse a taller deck then, or
No.
the same?
Same. They have a little shorter connection.
Okay, so that's what I was saying. The connecting rod is different on a 30 horse compared to the 25.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
But he did it to an 18 horse block though, so he pumped it up to 20 horses with his carburetor, and he put a 30 horse crank in.
Right.
But you keep saying a 25 though.
Oh, I thought he said he had a 25.
I'm
Okay.
building a 25.
Yeah,
Okay.
but this is a different engine than what we're talking about.
No, he said he's got a 25 he's building.
Yeah, but that's not the engine with the crank, with the 30 horse crank. He put that into an 18 horse.
No, he said he put the 30 horse and the 30 horse. I mean, a 30 horse crank and a 25 horse. Oh.
No, he did not say that.
But the 18, 20, 22, and 25 block are all the same block.
Okay.
Okay.
But you have an 18 horse engine, you pumped up to 20 horses that you were racing
Yeah.
with. You put the 30 horse crank in that 18 horse block. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Or
All these
25
numbers
horse
are going
block.
this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I forgot he said the 25 also is the same block. I forgot
Right.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sweetheart. I'm not bringing dinner out. You've got to come get your own.
Oh, it's done already? All right.
Yeah, I'm not doing delivery today. Sorry, guys.
Why not?
I love you, but you can use the exercise.
Because you have legs, and she's
Man,
not
I don't
your
know.
slave.
That might get me all wore out walking in the house just to get it and coming back out.
Ah,
You're a gr-
pobrecito mi niño. Or no
You're-
niño, no niño, novio.
You're a grown ass man. You can pick up your own dinner.
Exactly.
I'm the one that's got to pick up all the dishes, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go because I got to sit down and eat too, and I've been half asleep most of the day.
Later,
So,
Crystal.
all right, bye guys.
Bye, Crystal. Yeah, I think the piston pin height on the 30 horse is a little different than the 20s and 25s to get it in the where it's at in the cylinder. Plus, I know the 30 horse heads have a bigger combustion chamber. No, they don't, Mark. I thought they did.
Smaller.
Oh, smaller. Yeah, you're smaller. Yes, it's a closed chamber head. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm backwards because 18s at one point in time had a closed chamber head also, but then they quit making those and went with more open chamber.
So y'all don't live too far from each other.
20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just over the hill.
Yeah. Depending on where he's at, he's probably closer to my house than his.
No, I'm on Blade. I'm almost.
Oh, okay. So, but
I should have came and crashed your live stream when I come by there.
you could have. Could have grabbed a couple chairs out of the kitchen. Oh, Scotty wants the link. So, but yeah, I'm starting to gather a few parts here and there to start my engine this winter, possibly. But I'm gonna wait and see what Plan B does, how it runs. If it runs good, I may hold off even longer building my engine until I can afford the better parts.
What's better parts?
Better cam, better heads, better pistons.
What kind of heads are you looking for?
Oh, I don't know yet.
You use Wisco pistons?
No, they're what are those pistons, Mark?
What's that?
What brand of pistons do we use?
Some of them are diamond and some are J&E.
Yeah, Diamond's what I was running.
I used to run a lot of Wisco pistons for the smaller engine in racing.
Well, the nice thing about the Diamonds, you can go to Summit Racing and buy the rings for them because they're a dealer.
Yeah, and you can also go and get J&E now too. I just got a whole rebuild kit, $139.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
Nice. But like through the aftermarket places that we deal with, but to buy the Kohler parts,
Hey,
you can't buy an individual ring. You have to buy a whole complete ring set. Where if you go to Summit Racing, they'll sell you one individual ring.
I'll save you a few dollars like that. What's up, Briggs?
Yeah.
It's always the nice
Yeah,
thing
just
about
collecting
Summit
brass
Racing
rings
is they'll
from
give you
carousel.
individual parts.
Yes, Bocce. I went down and dropped a set of connecting rods off to Mark and picked my corn up.
And picked up a set of connecting rods.
Oh yeah. Picked up a set of connector on it. But yeah. But like I said, I'm kind of been perusing the catalogs and deciding what I'm ordering. So
I really think you need to try a set of those Aries pistons.
that was I'm thinking about that.
It's on the list, huh?
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
whenever I do another one, I'm going to try the Aries because they are supposed to be a little bit better than the J&E or the Diamond.
Yeah.
True or not, I don't know.
Or they can take a hotter temperature.
Compression.
Yeah.
Because I know, you're
Compression.
running that alcohol, and then that's a little bit more hotter than regular gasoline.
No, it's colder.
It's colder.
It's colder. When you get done with that run, you will have ice on the manifold and the carburetor.
Yeah, that would seem right. Colder alcohol, but
Yeah, because when it gets down to like 60 degrees out, you almost have to preheat the block and stuff to get them to run.
oh, okay, huh?
They will not. They don't like the cold temperatures.
I'm gonna get going, everybody. You guys
All right,
take care.
Antonio. Thanks for
All
stopping
right,
in.
take
Buddy. I
it easy,
appreciate it.
Antonio.
But yeah, if you go to like the winter nationals and stuff like that, the indoor pools, even in the buildings, you'll see a lot of guys that have heat lamps pointed on their blocks to get them preheated so they'll run.
All right, that initial startup with the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
But,
I'm going in the house, so I'll be back.
All right.
So,
But
yeah,
one,
so I was going to say then, if y'all, during the winter time, so what do y'all do? Start the engine, say, on gasoline to get them warm, and then switch over to the alcohol, or just straight alcohol all the way?
just straight alcohol away. They just put like heat lamps and stuff on them to shine on them to get the block up, 80, 90 degrees, just warm to the touch.
Right.
That way it starts burning. The one downfall of running alcohol is it will wash the cylinders. So they don't like to be sat and idled a lot. That's why you can't just fire them up and let them sit there and warm up. You can do a lot of damage to the cylinders, letting them sit and idle like that. Even with adding top end lube and stuff like that, you can still do damage to them.
I was going to say, aren't you supposed to add some kind of a lubricant in there?
Yeah, you can. We don't run them enough to really worry about that too much. But you can. They make all different kinds of stuff you can add to them that has different smells. Grape, cherry, marijuana, watermelon, bubble gum, cotton candy. I've actually got some grape out in the shop that I was adding to my C13 or C12. I'm sorry, just to help out with it. And some of the guys use it. They say they're running pump gas, and then you smell that. It's like, okay, why are you running top end lube and pump gas? Oh, it helps with the top, keeping the top end lubricated. You're running pump gas, brother. If you're truly running pump gas, you don't need it.
Yep.
So, because if you guys know anything about race fuel, it has a very distinct smell when it's burning.
Especially the alcohol, because, going out to my quarter-mile dirt track and everything, I can always tell if I'm ever around any of the guys that, not the stock cars, but any of the other classes that can run alcohol. Oh, yeah, you can always tell when they're running alcohol, because all of a sudden you get that smell and your eyes start to burn. Yeah, they definitely have that alcohol. Definitely has a distinctive smell to it.
Yeah. Yep. And if you've been around it enough, you can actually tell the difference between like C12, C15, just by the way it's burning and the way it's burning your eyes. But it then you, like I said, like Mater said, you throw alcohol on top of it. That even has a more real distinctive smell.
Yep.
And it every time I think about that, I remember back when I was probably 13 or 14. I was at a tractor pull, the local fair, and I usually stand along the fence. Used to stand along the fence right at the starting line where they, right like off to the side of the grandstands. And there's a couple guys standing there behind me and talking to one another, and the diesel tractors come up, and the one guy's like, "Oh yeah, smell that nitromethane." I turned around and looked at him like, "Where are you smelling nitromethane at?" "Well, them tractors right there, they mix that with that diesel fuel." I'm like, "No, they don't. You would blow the head completely off that tractor if you put nitromethane in that tractor." "Oh, no. Oh, yes. That's way high compression for nitromethane, And nitromethane likes high compression, but when you put if you put it in a diesel motor, it would definitely lift the head.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it is that guys that run diesel put in there to get the extra oomph out of it.
Well, a lot of them will run. A lot of them will run a water injection, which cools it down and makes it more liquid instead of vaporized, and it actually makes a more explosive pop, and they'll mix a little alcohol in there too. Hey, Donnie, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Don? Yeah, I got my camera off because I'm out here. I'm eating everything I don't want to eat in front of you.
Next time I go to the antique tractor pool over here, it's a show and a pool, and all antique tractors and all that. They have it twice a year. I think there's one coming up here pretty soon. This fall sometime. I'm gonna ask those guys what they running for their fuel, and because I know they have the farm class, stock farm class, and then they have 2 more classes above that. One's a modified, where they use different pistons and all that. And man, these guys here, look, they live for this stuff. I mean, they like retired people, or farmers, okay? And they can take time while their crops growing, okay? They got workers. They can load their tractors in 18-wheelers, haul them from Alabama, Georgia, and haul them down here for these antique shows, and pools. And all they getting is a plaque or a ribbon, there's no cash involved in that like that. They in this tractor club that started in Louisiana, and people from all over come over. And they modify the engines, yeah, they do, but I'm not sure what that. I know the diesel engines, okay, and like the old John Deere's, the 2-cylinder John Deere's, the 50 model, and the 60 model. I think one guy, I think it was a 70. I want to say he had. Man, when this guy come in pulling, I mean, he went like 50 feet past the other guy. And he's in the same class. There was like, man, no, if y'all want to check this out, y'all can. Be my guest. He says, I just know how to run a tractor. Got some 13-year-old kids running those big tractors. Oh, looky here. Uh-huh. That a single-cylinder engine?
No.
No, a twin? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Those are pretty go-fast parts.
They're little parts.
Yeah.
Little parts for a little person.
Yeah.
Oh, where you at, Briggs? You had some kind of fairground or something over there?
No, this is Eldridge Park with the fastest carousel in the world.
I seen the carousel and all that. The horses that go up and down and go around in circles and all that, and some kind of like I don't know, cotton candy, hot dog vendor places in there or something.
No,
Yep.
Donnie, that's for another motor.
Never heard of it. I guess that's in New York.
Yeah, I come here every weekend.
Ain't nothing going on though, huh?
Yeah, they got a band going on with beer and all kinds of good stuff.
Oh, okay.
They have something going on every weekend. I just come here because this is where my parents met. Sebastian the horse is where I came. The lion is where I came from.
Okay. Oh, that's right. It's Sunday evening. They done got all the other stuff shut down right now. The only thing still going probably is the band. I don't know. Is that park still open on weekends and stuff? Because of the epidemic?
Yep. Tomorrow's the last day.
No,
Oh.
Bonnie, you're wrong.
Oh, there's a carousel going right there.
Yep. No sound for it?
Oh, there's sound.
Oh. Well, I'm not hearing anything.
It's because I got the mic on.
He's got his headphones on, so it's not picking up the background noise.
Ah,
Now, I see a couple of cowboy and Indians riding them horses.
yeah.
But see, I got a couple of brass rings.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go get some more. Let's go get some more.
Mater's workshop, your phone's going off?
I see it.
Yeah, I went to ring those pistons and broke a ring.
One more carousel ride.
But I called Summit, and Summit is a J&E piston dealer and a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
So I went up there, and the whole V8 set was $136. So I bought the whole set for $136 rather than buying individuals.
Yeah. Because you always you got spares.
Yeah.
That's the same way as the rockers. If you price the rockers, the roller rockers, for what some of the aftermarket guys are asking for them, you can almost buy a whole set for a V8.
You can buy them right through Summit. Anything J&E or Diamond, you can get all of them right there at Summit. He had to order this set for this motor. He said it'd be 4 days. It's coming out of Texas, out of the warehouse over there. Hey, how you doing, Lisa Ann? But yeah, it's a lot cheaper to go to Summit and get the parts.
Hey,
All right, Sammy.
Ed,
Sammy, thanks
Mark.
for stopping in. Yes, sir.
Y'all remember last night on Mark's panel, I was talking about that backpack?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Blower and the ports and all that. We was at where were we last night?
Probably my screen.
Brandon String. Pate's performance popped up in there, and he really doesn't care for two-stroke that much and all, but he does backpack blowers and stuff like that. So I was questioning him, maybe one of his suppliers that I don't know about. I gave him a model, just a 150 BT, and he shot me a couple of links on eBay. I said, yeah, I got those. And he shot me a link for the complete kit. And it was like $99. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate the link for sure, but I said I can get them individually, cheaper individually, and then off of eBay or from e-replacement, or Jack Small Engine. So I'm gonna call Pro Parts Tuesday. I'm gonna call HL Supply first, and then I'm gonna call Pro Parts Direct Tuesday because I'm set up as a dealer status with them, and see if they might have that in stock.
They might.
And that way
Pro Parts really might have them.
Yeah. And we have a 60-day account with them, so I can just order the parts, and when I overhaul the backpack blower, I collect my money. I just send it to them.
Yeah.
That's what I like about having open accounts.
Now, where is that? Where's that fireplace at? Where's it out of? Is that where I ordered all them parts from, Ed?
What's that?
Go Power Sport.
They're in Texas, I believe.
Okay.
Talking about GoPro?
Yeah.
Well, you talking about the ones we were just talking about, or something different?
I think it's the same company.
No, Pro
I found
Power.
you, Ed.
Pro Power Direct is Pro Part Direct.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what's throwing it off.
Yeah, ProPartsDirect.com. They handle a lot of chainsaw stuff, riding mower stuff, decks, belts, tires,
Okay.
engine parts, all that stuff. Pretty good sized company. If you ever watch Terrell Fixes All,
Yeah.
okay, that's the company, one of the companies that he deals with also.
I found your horse, Ed. Here you are.
It's the famous
barely.
Mr. Ed.
His barrel eat that horse.
Wait, how the heck did I get so low?
I don't know.
Now, Crystal showed me that picture of the bear trying to doing his imitation of a frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that was his thumbnail. That was a good one there. That bear sitting up just almost like a frog, ready to jump.
Yep.
Yeah. A
Tell
friend
you what, a
of mine
bear-
sent that to me because
You got a big mouth, Ed.
A bear is, a lot of people think they slow, but you know how fast a bear actually is? To catch a fish in midair, a salmon jumping out of the water, and then that bear just like when you see, you can barely see his hands do that, Bears are quick.
Oh yeah.
We've got a bear that's been running around our town for the last 4 days.
Knocking over garbage cans and crap.
Yep. And stealing food. Hey, there's where I came from. There's Sebastian right there.
Yep.
but,
He's on the
sleep-
merry-go-round, on the carousel.
sleeping
Carousel.
bags.
Don't
the
get it right.
Sleeping bags. The burritos of the bear world.
There's a bear on this carousel right there. There you are.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
That's the bear.
Of course, now if you take those filled sleeping bags and put them over the campfire and everything, then you have some taquitos.
There you go.
Oh my God. Mosquitoes have been terrible this year.
No, I said,
Come on, give me a
taquitos.
brass ring.
How do you get them brass rings?
Hey, we got it right there. Right there's a brass ring.
Oh, you got to catch them as you go by them or something?
Right there. There's a ring catcher right here. Sometimes they put out two.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the brass ring thing. You'll have to detail
Right there's
me.
I'll show you. See, there's a brass ring thing right there.
Okay.
You catch it, you get a free ring, and you get a free ride. I've got 4 today.
Oh, okay. So you trade a ring in for a ride.
Yeah.
I got you. I was wondering what you was doing with them rings.
Yeah. There's one.
Okay, I'm getting dizzy.
You are dizzy, Ed. Come on, one more
Yes,
brass
I
ring
am.
for today.
Ed, there used to be a guy that used to come in my panel, and he was in the coin community, and he would hold his phone like this, Okay, like this, but kind of like at right below the chest level, aimed up at his face so you could see the ceiling at an angle. And all he did was walk from his kitchen into the hallway, back to the living room, through the living room, back to the kitchen, through the door, through the hallway, round and round and round. Man, he was making everybody in the chat seasick. You know, and I tell him, Brian, look, please sit down.
Or sit the
Getting
phone down and
everybody-
just walk by it.
You're getting everybody seasick.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. There's 4.
Thomas, there ain't no ice cream. She just went to go get it.
Now, what can you turn those rings in for? Just rides
A
or?
free ride. Yeah.
That's it. Okay. So you can't get like 5 and get a cotton candy or something?
No.
Okay. All right. Damn. Well, I love cotton candy.
Yep.
They don't have cotton candy here.
They don't. They don't have cotton
No.
candy. They don't have candy apples.
No.
What kind of a fairground that is?
It ain't a fairground. It's Eldridge Park, USA.
Okay. Well, I mean, it almost looks like a fairground type deal.
It's a small town carousel. It used to be quite the place. I mean, we used to have a bear pit. This is from the early 1900s. There's a bear pit.
Dang.
We used to have a casino here. There used to be a casino. There's the old casino that used to be on the other side of the lake. They tore this down to build this carousel building.
Oh.
Then they have American Girl. They just restored American Girl. That's the first riderless horse statue in the United States.
Huh.
There's Sebastian the Lion, where I came from. There's American Girl back when they first dedicated her. We had a roller coaster here. There's what it looked like when I was a kid. There's the roller coaster. The carousel is right here. The whip is not in that picture, but that's called Speedway.
But they were racing
There's the
horses
original
there?
carousel. Yep,
They
they
were
used to
racing
race
horses
horses
there?
here.
Okay, all right.
They used
Gotcha.
to. American Girl dropped dead on the racetrack in 1875, and their owners
Wow.
built that horse.
Wow.
But
That's like the New
some
Orleans.
kid,
Like the New Orleans
yeah, some kid
Fairgrounds.
knocked her off. Some guy hooked a chain to her with his car and pulled her off her base in 1982.
Oh boy. Did they catch him?
Yep, they never prosecuted him. But they finally restored her. There she is in her own separate little building.
Okay, Bocce. Or Mater.
Yep, they restored her. There she is. That's the harness they used to have.
So that's that's the other famous horse.
Yep,
Besides
that's American Girl. The racetrack is now a swamp.
Oh. Well, what used to be a swamp is a racetrack now in New Orleans. It's a fairground, horse racing, and they got rides and it's like an amusement park, something like what you got there, but a racetrack also. But they got cotton candy and corn dogs and candy apples.
Hey, Cajun, hey, name something that in New Orleans that was a swamp that something else now. Isn't that what New Orleans was built up on? Was a swamp?
No, not a swamp. Like marshland. It was dry ground, but it's just below sea level. And yeah, they did drain a few marshes and swampy, boggy areas to build stuff. Okay, a Bo Tucker with a $5 super chat, man.
I was just thinking about. He said he was going to come in tonight, and here he is, an hour late.
He's always
Thank you,
late.
Bo.
Yeah, they got beer here tonight, all kinds of stuff, bands.
You're not talking about the brewery, are you, Mater?
No, I'm just saying, because I know that, most of New Orleans, a couple hundred years ago, it was basically, from what I heard, was majority of it was all swampland area. But when they expanded out and everything, basically they drained all that, filled in, and built over it.
Yeah, after the levees were built and all that, yeah, they could, they're holding back the waters of the Mississippi,
Right.
on flood stage. There's a lot of a lot of lowland. Who's that football player?
That's Ernie Davis, the first Black Heisman Trophy winner.
Okay.
What year was that in?
1959. Died of leukemia.
Wow.
Here's the aeroplanes.
I don't see no airplanes flying. Oh, I see some going now.
Yeah.
Look like helicopters.
Yeah.
Thunderbirds.
Mater, check your phone.
Yeah. One of my notifications.
There's the band playing.
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
can't have it on the live stream.
Right. Copyright. Even if it's a cover song, it's copyright. Ask me how I know. My band. I got hit on my YouTube channel for with my band playing some J-Lo song or whoop. I don't remember her name.
Now, how was that possible? Because I know there's a couple times I've been to concerts for this one band I saw down at the DOH rally, and they are a cover band.
Well, I didn't get a copyright strike. If I said that, my mistake.
Okay.
I got an email from YouTube saying, since I'm monetized, Paramount Studios is going to get a share of the money I receive in ad revenue just from that one thing. Okay. On that one video, if I get $100 in ad revenue, which that would take 10 years, Paramount Theater is going to get like 30 or 40% of it. Paramount Studio is going to get 30, 40% just for that one song being in that video.
Okay, so since I'm not monetized yet.
Right. Yeah, you ain't going to get a copyright strike.
All right.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a band I like. Crystal and I both like them. They're going to be coming back in the area. I think in about 2 weeks. So we're going to see about going back out and seeing them. And everything.
Do you want me to go back? They only gave me one.
What gets me is all the music, as many songs as I played on that video, that were on that video. A lot of them were French songs, French, English, like
Right.
all copyrighted songs like Hard Stronghold. Johnny Best was with Hard Stronghold. So Johnny Best, he was one of the lead vocalists in that song, and the accordion player. The scrubboard player for Horace. Anyway, but he was the lead singer and accordion player in this video I got doing We're Gonna Do That Butt Thing. That's a real famous regional song down here. And I didn't get no notice on that one. Or the other songs played. Just that one song, and I think it was J-Lo or I forgot.
Huh. So right now I don't have to worry about it since I'm not monetized. Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get no strike or warning. I just got an email saying, hey, if I want to edit the video out, they gave me the port. YouTube gave me the port to edit out. All I had to do was click that button. They would edit it out for me. Okay. No, I kept it in there. You know, I want to leave my video.
Right.
Oh, you know,
Okay.
I don't want my video chopped up.
So they even will do something like that, even if it's a cover band doing it.
Yeah, it's not even, it wasn't even a cover band. It's just a regular our local band down here. You know.
Huh.
You know, we did, you know, cover the song. Yeah, you know, we sung it. You know, we got a female vocalist in it, Miss Robbie. I mean, not Robin, Robbie.
Hey, Mudster.
Yeah, I got a warning like that too. I used some a clip must have been from a TV show, like background something, and I just go ahead and take it out because I don't want the copy because they were going to give me a copyright strike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't give you the option to share your monetization with that whatever. No. Yeah.
No.
I did you remember when the Saints almost went to the Super Bowl 4 or 5 years ago? With they had a pass interference play against the Saints and on the game before the Super Bowl. Okay. Yeah. And it was a no call on the referee's part.
That should have been challenged.
I think they tried and they talked to whoever in the back, and they were like, no, it's not challengeable or some bull butter like that. But man, anybody can tell that was actually unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yep.
Poor sportsmanship or whatever, plus pass interference, roughing the receiver. That was like 4 different calls on that.
Yep.
But you can't tell me that one referee did not see that. Oh boy. There was one happened 20 feet away with his head turned.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I will say that I will give credit to the XFL, the one that Ed McMahon restarted a couple of years ago. Actually, he started it last year. Okay. They actually have a referee up in the booth.
Ed
They're
McMahon?
watching,
Ed McMahon?
Not Vince McMahon, excuse me.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, Vince McMahon, from
all
WWE.
Right, yeah.
But it's just fact they got a referee up there. They're watching the game, and they can actually overrule, and they can call down the field, stop play, and say, "Hey, look, you missed a penalty."
Yeah, they started that year, or the next year. They started that after that Saints thing. But I got a replay of that on my.
No. I'm not talking about NFL. I'm talking about the XFL.
Oh, okay, all right.
Right. So,
but I know the NFL, they started a new rule saying something about a challenge or if they have evidence, like they showed a replay of it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
They showed 3 or 4 replays. I mean, for 5 minutes they were showing that replay, and then they said no, we can't. It's not a good challenge.
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, NFL, when they challenge a play like that, you've got the referees down on the field that review it and make the call. XFL, you've got a guy up in the skybox that he overrides the guys down on the field. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If the NFL was to do that, if they were to have a referee that is up in the skybox that's watching the game and say that was challenged and everything down the field, okay? and say the referees down there, they said no, it wasn't pass interference. The guy upstairs could call down the field and tell him, no, you're wrong. That was pass interference. You need to change it.
Yeah. Yeah. Zombie got a point too. That's another big mistake right there. Another big people were talking about for a while, that game there. But I recorded that replay, and the title of the video is the South boycotts, or Louisiana, or the whatever boycotts NFL.
Right. Well, I know there's videos out there
on my other channel, and and I did. It was only a minute video, but I had the replay, and YouTube called me out on that CBS Sports thing.
Well, like I said, now like I said, now there's videos out there. There's I know a couple of channels out there. They actually have blown calls in the NFL, and there was one that it was San Diego against Pittsburgh. Okay. They snapped the ball and everything. The quarterback for San Diego, he drops back, throws the ball. The guy catches it, goes in the end zone. But the thing about it was, you had an offensive lineman that he took about 2 steps back before the ball was even snapped, and there was no flag call. There was no false start. Yeah. Nope. There's no flag for false start. And something like that. Now, I can see them. I'd like to see them actually get it to where something like that could be challenged. Actually, anything could be challenged.
Well, if he stepped back 2 steps, like you said, that's not a false start. That's movement in the line.
It's still false start. Because once you're set, you're not supposed to move until that ball is snapped. So if you move back or you rock or something,
if you go forward, it's a false start. You cross that line. If you move back, it's called movement in the line.
No, it's still a false start.
Oh, okay.
It is still a false start. But like I said, this guy, he moved back about 2 steps, and the referee, Roy Mark.
Hey, Mustard.
But, like I said, something like that, referee didn't call it. Yeah, that's one reason why I started watching the XFL, and I like the way they've got everything set up.
Man, it is hot in this house.
Hey, Lorna.
Hey, Lorna.
Hey, Lorna.
Yeah, just about the only thing I watch now in football is LSU. Just about.
Yeah.
The NFL is starting to be a joke.
Hi, Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
Hi, Shell. I didn't see her in there.
Yep. Shell's there.
Oh, hey, Shell. I didn't see her.
Hi, Bocce.
I'm just trying to eat my hamburger. It's been dead for months.
That Whataburger or homemade?
No, that's a
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Oh, Dairy Queen.
He did it again.
It's the big burger.
I hadn't had Dairy Queen burger in a long time. I like the chicken fried steak fingers.
Is that the Hunger Buster or is that the Belt Buster?
Mm.
The big burger.
The big one.
I wish I had a Whataburger here. I just said Whataburger, and that made me hungry, and I ate not long ago. I love Whataburger.
Now, I don't know if I'll go back to the one that we've got here with the service and everything we've got.
Well, hey, they made to order. When you order that burger, you got to wait 15 minutes or whatever. I don't mind that because it's a good burger.
Okay, but here's the thing. When that time that money came down, okay, the day before, Chris and I went to the Whataburger here. We waited 35 minutes, okay? Very next day, we met money and everything. I think 10 minutes was as long as we had to wait before our order was done. And we ordered the same thing. 10 minutes.
Well, sometimes McDonald's is made to order too.
Yeah. Now, what's
It
the
depends on
easiest
how you
thing to
order
get
the
at
burger now.
McDonald's? Okay, Ed, what's the easiest thing to get at McDonald's that's going to be guaranteed fresh, made to order?
French fries?
No.
Yep, French fries, no salt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no salt. Yeah,
If you go in any restaurant,
right.
any fast food place, and you tell them you want French fries, no salt,
Yeah.
they have to make some right then
Yeah,
and there.
they got to dump a fresh basket. Sure enough.
Yeah, but-
That way you get them fresh and hot.
But the problem with that is usually they cut the cooking time down a little bit, and they're not crispy. They're kind of soggy.
Because they make
not
fresh
down
right
here. I did that a few times so I could just have hot fries, and I had my own salt shaker in my Jeep with me.
Now,
But I was bringing them home anyway.
Right. Now, Wendy's, I like going to Wendy's because they don't use regular salt. They use that sea salt.
Sea salt. I got sea salt here. I love it.
But yeah, they use sea salt on their fries. So it's like, okay, I don't mind that.
And I use the
Oh,
salt
the grinder?
mill, like a pepper mill, but
Yeah.
a salt grinder. Oh yeah.
I've got those. I've got
Man,
the grinder
black
with
pepper.
salt.
If you ever have a pepper mill with fresh peppercorns and grind mill your own pepper, black pepper, it's totally different than that box, that red and white box of McCormick black pepper. Totally different.
Oh yeah, I've got those in the kitchen right now. So, and the one nice thing about them is they're refillable. So I actually get that peppercorn medley of the black, the white, red, and green.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the little greenies we call them.
Yeah,
Hey, Capri.
yeah. But you can go to Walmart and you can buy it, the peppercorn medley. Like I said, it's a black, red, green, and white peppercorns.
Just Capri.
That's all right. I had a guy a woman and her husband were walking around my car over here in the parking lot taking pictures about an hour ago. Just out of curiosity, I walk up and asked him, why are you walking around my car, taking pictures of it, standing next to it, And the guy says, that's my old car.
Really?
Guy traded. Yeah, he traded in Florida. They told him it had a bad motor down there, which it didn't. And he goes, well, he goes, we traded in down there because they said I had a bad motor or a bad turbo, one or the other. And I said, he said, I can prove it's mine. He took a picture had a picture online of the original VIN number, pulls it out. He traded in Florida and ends up in Elmira, New York. And he came and his wife's from Elmira, New York.
Oh,
Wow.
I had that happen to me one time with a vehicle I bought, a Silverado truck in Arizona, Tucson. I would go to the OK Corral Saloon and drink a few beers every now and then, and the barmaid there. Well, I'd frequent the place like once a week, twice a week, and then I went to this repo lot. And I bid on this Silverado truck. I think it was $3,200, and I got the bid. Nothing wrong with
Look at
it.
this.
Nothing wrong. And
The guy left a note on my car.
oh wow! Thanks for the old memories or something like that.
Sorry.
Oh wow! So I went to the bar and I told Michelle, the girl, I said, I got me a new truck. She says, oh, cool. I want to look at it. All right. So she walks out and she's looking at it from the passenger side. She goes around the front, looks at the driver's side. She says, you got a tailgate handle missing on this truck. Yeah. You got a back chrome fender well dent in it? I'm like, yeah. She said, I bought this truck brand new. This used to be my truck. It was for when I had my porta potty business. It was the runaround truck just to bring one porta potty around to deliver one. And sure enough, she had a key that she still had. She said, next week when you come or something like that, I'll have the key and I'll start it for you. And sure enough, that was her truck. I'm like, check this out.
I told the guy it was for sale for 20 grand. I didn't pay 20 grand, but if that's him and he offers me 20 grand, yeah, I'll be getting rid of my TT before I've had a year. I'll tell you what, if that man's stupid enough to give me 20 grand for that car that's 17 years old, I'm smart enough to take it.
Yeah, but that's a nice car though.
That car's 17 years old, Cajun.
It looks brand new from here.
It's still 17 years old. If someone's stupid enough to give me 20 grand for a 17-year-old car that I paid 3 grand for, I'm smart enough to take it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're right about that.
Yeah, because you can go buy several of them then.
I know there's one just like it for $1,500.
Well, what kind is that? An Audi or?
Yep.
Yeah, it's an Audi TT.
Man, I like that. Man, I like that.
If someone's stupid enough to give me 20 grand for that car, I'm smart enough to take it.
Right.
You know there's one out for $1,500?
Yep.
In that
What's
shape?
wrong with it?
It needs the instrument cluster. It's already been fixed.
And how much is the instrument cluster?
300.
So for about $2 grand, you can have a nice running car.
Yep, it runs now. You just can't see how fast you're going or the tack or anything.
And those are usually not that hard to replace.
Oh no, there's only 3 screws. The guy and this one's got, and that one there has a power top. This one's a manual top. That's the only difference.
Oh,
so you have to manually put the top down on that one?
Yeah.
That's easy enough though.
Let's see me do it. It goes down easy.
Less stuff to go wrong with.
Exactly.
Put it down yourself. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that motor. And if the motor jams up, I don't know if you have a release on that where you can get it.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, but seriously, I paid 3 grand for that car. If someone offered you, if you paid 3 grand for a car and someone offered you 20 for it, would you take it?
I would.
Well, yeah.
I wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah, I would. I was born tonight, but not last night.
Put it this way: for 20 grand, I could buy that car for $1,500, put a new instrument cluster, and have it painted to look just like this.
There you go. Yeah, take the 20 grand and get the other car.
I mean, you saw the note. He left the note right out. I want to buy your car.
A speedometer app. What's that? Oh, like a GPS type thing? Show you how fast you're going on your phone?
Yeah.
The guy must have. I let the guy sit in it and drive it around the lake, and he was drooling.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But yeah, Cajun. There's I know that on Cars and Cameras, those two guys, they've got that app and everything. So if they get on a one of their go-karts or mini bike, they'll carry it with them. That way they can see how fast they're going.
Right.
I know Redbeard's Garage he's done that. And there's a couple other channels out there that do go-karts. That's what they do. They've got the app.
My buddy Redneck Garage, his CF Moto, to get it street legal, had to have a speedometer. He downloaded the app and has a mount on his dash for the.
See, Cajun, look how easy this top goes down. You just take your hand, put it up there, get this a twist, and there's the top down.
Oh yeah, sweet.
That's it.
That's all he had to do, Ed, was just get the app for his phone.
Yep.
Up and down.
I think he actually bought a dash panel now that has the built-in GPS speedometer, but to get it street legal, that's what he did.
Well,
One way of doing it. So you had to have a speedometer, but no odometer on it, huh?
Right.
right. There's it's either, I think it's a Toyota. I want to say a Toyota car that in the dash cluster, if your speedometer goes out and your transmission acts funny, like downshifts on its own, while you're doing 40, 35, 40 mile an hour, whatever, speedometer goes out, it downshifts down to second and then first. That's a resonator inside your cluster. They have a video on YouTube. I sent the link to that to Power Stroke Jude and to Ed. Now, and anybody that deals with cars, with Toyotas or Hondas or whatever, I can send them that link too. But it's on YouTube, and the guy shows how to do it.
I guess Antonio, that'd be something he'd be interested in.
It's just, hey, it's a 75-cent part from DigiKey. Okay, well, that's my cost. I don't know what they charge the general public because I have an account with them from an electronics business. But it's a 75-cent resonator. That's all that's wrong with it. And the dealers want to charge you, I think it's $900 for a new dash cluster. Plus later.
Well, I know some of the real new cars, if you unplug the dash cluster, the car won't work.
It won't.
I believe it. I believe it because it's controlling a lot of stuff. There's a lot of electronics in them dash clusters. A lot. Microchips, microprocessors, all that. And that's why now that we were talking about it not long ago with somebody, I forgot who it was, and where they work at, the dealer, they work at I think it's in Tennessee, or I think it's Tennessee at the plant. The plant shut down because they can't get the microprocessors and stuff for the cars, for the computers, the ICUs or whatever you call them. You know, the main computer.
ECM.
Huh?
That's
ECM.
That's funny. I just sent the guy a text. I just sent the guy a text, and he says to me, "I got to have that car back. It was destiny because it came back to my wife's hometown. He's not even from here. He's up here visiting.
Damn.
He said, I want that car. Drive it back to Florida.
Damn.
Tell him money talks, BS walks.
I just said that. I just told him 20 grand. It's all yours. I'll get the title.
Damn. How much that car runs brand new though?
Well, this model new, 58,000.
Wow.
How much?
58,000.
58,000.
Wow.
Dang.
Why do you think I bought a used one?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, you look to see. This is the first generation Audi TTs. The first generation was made from 99 till 2005.
Okay.
And then 2006 came MK2. This is the most sought after generation though because it's the first. But if you're stupid enough to give me 20 grand you think about 20 grand, that's half of what it was new.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'd have to be a retard to pay that much.
Or he's filthy rich and loves his car.
Yeah.
Hey, I look at it this way. It's like it was like he gave me the car and he told me what he got for trading for this car, and it made him cry. He only got $500 for it.
Oh, come on. Really?
You
That's
gotta
what
be kidding.
he got $500 straight in on it because they told him the motor was bad and all it was the turbo.
Jeez.
And then I tell you what, them dealers or car lots, dealers, whatever, that's
They're
one of the
thieves.
scams they got. Legal thieves.
The guy couldn't believe how good the motor runs.
They do it legally.
Yep. Hey, I'm not. Oh, just so you guys know, on my Facebook account, there's a thing there for my birthday next week. If you want to donate, I'm not begging. I'm just saying if you want to. I put a thing in there to donate to Eldridge Park because this is where my mother and father met. That's just so you know.
Oh, so it's sentimental to you. Okay.
No, my parents met here.
Yeah, sentimental to you. The place, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you need to stop Mark's camera. That's torture.
What's he doing?
Oh, what's he eating? A sundae?
Yeah, he's eating ice cream.
A big old hamburger like that, plus a big thing of ice cream like that? God.
Or is that a banana split?
I'd bust.
Hey, Sandy, is Mark a bottomless pit? Does he have a garbage can for a stomach?
Wait a minute. Is that a lot of Cool Whip on top of that? Or is that all ice cream? He's shaking his head. He ain't talking. He ain't stupid. He said, don't bother me while I'm eating.
Oh.
He's on mute.
It's a banana split.
Okay.
I thought so. Yeah, banana split.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, did you see Nate's comment there? He found the clutch for the cart. He said it may happen this week.
Oh, Nate's in here? I didn't even see him come in.
Uh-oh. Tell Mark.
Oh, he found the clutch. Okay. Great.
Clutch for the cart. What
y'all
running, a Margate cart or something?
You did it to you again.
Get me off that big screen.
I used to run a Margate cart when I was
We like seeing these. Hell, I sent him a text. I said, hell, I bet you I could even find somebody with a semi truck to drive it to Florida. I'll just tell him to call Mark and take it to Florida.
Heck no.
You wouldn't drive down there for 5 or 6 grand.
No, you can't get out of there.
Okay, who's the clutch going to? Y'all? Ed?
No, it's going to go-karts are going fishing. He built a modified engine, Predator engine, for his race golf or go-kart. And he's been looking. He's been trying to get a clutch for it.
So he finally found one. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to send that to one of y'all or something. Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. He's running Margate or certain kind of that style of cart. Margate carts are one of the top 3 cart manufacturers they had 25, 30 years ago. Just for the frame was $1,000 for the frame, a bare frame.
I wish there was a Dairy Queen in my town.
Yeah, we got one.
2 of them, one each way.
Love their chicken fried steak finger dinner. Man.
That's what you need.
4-piece with white gravy, and I ordered the extra white gravy.
Yeah.
It was like $5, 4-piece, toast, and something else.
That's what the wife was just eating. Was that chicken with the white gravy?
No, it's beef. It's chicken fried. Steak fingers. Yeah.
Yep.
They're about 4 or 5 inches long, inch wide, 1.5 inches wide.
Cajun, you're going to come over here. I'll have to take you over to Rocket Cafe. That way you can try one of their large chicken fried steak dinners.
Oh yeah, Ruby's over here serves the large chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're large,
boy.
they're large
Homemade white gravy. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Cajun. Hey, that large chicken fried steak's about like that big.
Oh yeah.
It takes up almost a whole plate.
Yep, I like those. Go-kart. Look at Nate here with a $3 super sticker, a Pammy Puff Daddy.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you.
When's Polar Bear Egg going to invade the bear dance for his super stickers?
I'm just wanting to get regular stickers done.
No, the bear dance for your super sticker. Like the other ones do dancing and that. You got to do the bear dance.
I ain't got a bear dance, not tonight.
You got a bear dance.
That's the bear dance right there. Like on the Clampets, Beverly Hillbillies, when they had the bear over there. and the bear was dancing with the other people
Yep.
like that. That's the bear dance.
We could go out do the bear.
If you guys didn't see, I dropped a link in the chat for Common Puller. He's another garden tractor puller. He just posted a video of him of the polls today he went to.
Oh, he did. He did end up posting one.
Yep. I just got the notification for it, so I went over and grabbed the link and dropped it. So everybody
Come
can go
on,
over and check it out.
pulling. Come on, pulling new video. Okay, let me open that in a new
Where did you
tab.
drop it at?
It's way up the top.
Yep.
You gentlemen have a good day. I'm going to the brewery.
There is
All
one.
right.
Oh, right there.
Oh,
I just dropped it again. That's the link to the video.
Okay.
Make sure y'all
All right.
make sure you all comment on it and tell them I sent you.
I sure will. And what's his name again? You said?
Common Puller.
Oh, okay.
that was cool.
Yeah, I'll hit him up. I'll join his team.
Wasn't he on my stream last night?
Yeah, he's been coming into mine. Well, both of ours actually for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I shared his link out last night, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name in the panel?
He's
Unless
actually
not
not on the
this
chat. He's not in the chat tonight. He must have just got home. VA lady,
I'm
thank you
talking about-
very much.
Wow, $10 super sticker.
Wow.
Last night on the panel, what was his name?
He wasn't on the panel. He was just in the chat.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, he I think he actually commented on one of my videos on Instagram, found my YouTube channel, liked it there, then started coming into the live streams and stuff. He's only got one or two videos, and as of this morning, he only had 2 subscribers, me and Mark.
Oh,
He's growing. He's growing.
Yeah.
He'll go.
well, I'm gonna definitely go join his team for sure. It's nice when you can catch somebody at the ground level when they just starting out, and then when they hit 1,500, 2,000, a year or so later or whatever, you can honestly say, "Hey, this guy's been with me since I started," And there's quite a few channels I've been with since they started, like good for the land.
What if we don't go to college?
Justin,
You don't get the money.
Ed's been
Ying
on with us since we started.
Yeah, Ed's been with me since I got started, but he started my channel.
oh,
I
okay,
didn't start
well,
nothing.
that's valid. That's a valid reason.
Ed?
Come on now.
That was your own
Anything.
of your own fruition.
Nope.
You just see how much fun up.
Do what? You broke up.
I
What'd you
said
say?
you seen how much fun we were having, so you decided to join up.
I thought it was pretty much misery.
I'll admit it, you've had fun.
Last Sunday night, Johnny was over here when I jumped in the panel, or 2 Sundays ago, and you see how the screen's laid out right there with the rear tire, front tire, and all that. It looks like there's a bunch of people in the panel. It looks like there's 10 people in there. That's what Johnny thought, at least. He was like, "How he's gonna fit you in there with all them other people in there?" I'm like, "There ain't but 4 or 5 people in there." And so when you added me last Sunday or whatever, and then he said, "Oh, okay, that's a picture behind there. I thought that was a bunch of other people."
Okay, where
Patrick, how you doing, man?
where's that picture at?
Yes,
That's just a
Monty.
backdrop.
What's that,
Yes,
Patrick?
I did enjoy last night. It was great.
Oh yeah, yeah. We had a good time on
Mm-hmm.
Marks, and
Yep.
then we all
Yeah.
went. Then we went over. Me and Mater got in ahead of time before Brandon started his because he wanted me and Mater to hold down the fort for about 20 minutes while he unloaded all his tools from the front yard to wherever he was putting them up at. Then he joined.
Bye,
joined in
kids.
later. And then we
Yeah,
went to where did we go after Brandon?
Didn't Mayor do a stream after that? Till about 2 a.m.
Yeah, Mater. Yeah, Mater. Sure did.
We was sleeping.
Because I didn't know if Power Stroke Jude was going to go on after Brandon or not. In fact, I didn't even check it. I forgot all about it. No, actually, Jude came in Mater's channel, didn't he?
No.
Didn't
No.
see
He was in Brandon's stream then.
Last night? Nope.
In Brandon's? Where was he? Or was that Friday night somewhere else?
It's probably Friday night. Anyways, I gotta get going. Crystal
Okay.
just reminded me that I got a couple of movies. I gotta take it back over to the Red Box at Walmart before 8 o'clock
Oh.
because we ended up getting them Friday night. They were supposed to be back last night. Well, I didn't take them back. So, because I got hung up with started out with Mark's stream, then went up going to Brandon's, and I did mine. Forgot all about taking the movies back and everything.
Yep.
So I'm getting charged an extra day. Like, oh, okay, no big deal. So I got to take them back before I get charged for a third day.
Yeah.
So
Thank
y'all take care,
you,
and I'll
Mater.
see y'all next time.
Yep.
All right, Mater.
And,
Blue tie, Nate. Blue tie.
and I just want to remind everybody too, please keep 2 ATVs in your prayers. He's having some medical issues.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just seen him not long ago. A week? Maybe a week ago or something?
His
I
wife
think.
posted on Instagram this past week. I don't know the
man.
details. She asked for prayers on there, so I just wanted to pass it along because I know a bunch of people on here know him. So
Yeah.
I've been knowing him about 4 years now, I think.
yeah. I believe it's heart issues, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I know. I take heart medicine myself. And oh, that reminds me. You know what? In fact, last night I forgot to take mine, and I forgot to take it today. And last night, that's why I had to. I was gonna eat. I was not feeling good at all, and just reminded me to gotta take mine. I was wondering what the heck was going on. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Which one's which?
Okay.
Oh, why not?
Oh, come on, Mark. You can finish it. Come on. Don't wuss out now. Man up. Bocce, get on him.
Little
Get
guy,
on, Bocce.
a little bit.
This don't even look good.
Oh,
No.
I almost double dosed myself now.
I'm too full.
I got 2 white capsules that look almost exactly alike.
I am. I'm taking it out. I ain't eating it.
Eat it.
I'm not hungry. I ate.
Well, how you gonna stay
Ziggy
in it?
Piggy, Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy.
Oh God.
Does anybody know what that reference is from? If you do, you like B movies.
What was it?
Ziggy Piggy. It's from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, that dang gone bocce.
I never watch it. I don't think.
Yeah.
Leave it to bocce.
You'll sleep good tonight. You got your belly full.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm going back to the garage.
You stuffed? You mean you ate all that food and you're going in the garage?
Uh-huh.
Go in there.
Food. All that would put me to sleep like in 10 minutes. Boom, I'd be out like a light.
Hey now, you gotta get up and go fishing tomorrow.
He just won't go to bed and go fishing tomorrow.
Oh heck no.
No, she wants to go out on the boat tomorrow. Lorna, she needs to eat.
No, I don't. I'm too fat.
And you got a caramel
No,
sundae.
you're not.
Well,
No,
here,
you're not.
more.
No.
You need to get some meat on your bones.
Yeah, I got enough meat.
That's as fat as me.
No. I gained enough.
I'm not saying anything about meat and bones.
My dad had a little jingle he would sing sometimes. Where he got it from, I don't know. My dad was born in 1918, but he died in 2000. He got to see the Jubilee year. But my dad would say sometimes, I like a big fat woman with the meter shaking on her bone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me where he got that from. I don't know. It must be some kind of old 1930s or 40s phrase or song or something.
Yeah.
Bachi, if he takes all the parts to the garage, you'd have to have a big box.
Make a couple trips.
Yes. And, well, maybe 2 boxes.
Yeah, well, just think though. If we need rings for a 20 horse, I got plenty of ring sets and stuff for that. Now I got plenty of ring sets for 25 horse. And
That's what I was asking you earlier. Are you sure those other rings don't fit?
no, they don't.
No.
Different size piston.
Oh.
Yeah, Rick's like Mark.
Hey, y'all ain't got a outboard junkyard in y'all area, do you?
A what?
Outboard motor junkyard.
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, we're too far from any really big lakes for that.
Oh, okay.
Make you a big box.
Bocce, that box is what I sleep in. That's my house. Leave it alone. Oh, shoot.
See, next, Mark, you need to get a TV for out in your shop that has YouTube on it. You know, one of the smart TVs, and then you can play people's videos while you're out there working.
The one out of the semi is sitting right here, and it's a smart TV that I no longer use.
I
Take
know.
it
We
in.
have Wi-Fi and it reaches to the garage,
Mhm.
so I don't know
Take it
why.
out there and plug it in. That way you can stream everybody's videos.
No, I am too busy breaking rings. All that that got me good tonight whenever I opened that ring up.
Oh, he was fuming
Ooh,
when he came in the house.
I don't know if it was already cracked or what, but as soon as I put it in the ring opener, went to slide it down over the piston.
Pow.
As soon as it maxed out, snap, it was done. I was like,
Wow.
you gotta be kidding me.
As many rings as you put in on pistons? Wow.
I was
It was defective. I could imagine it had to be defective.
But
I never. No,
Just-
yeah. I can't say I never broke a ring. I broke a core ring already. But for small engines, I've never broken a ring, and I do them by hand.
I've broken a couple for the small engines, and what makes it worse is if it breaks and then you cut yourself, that pisses you off.
right there.
Dang.
Oh,
got
is that why you were mad? Because it
Yeah.
cut you.
I've been putting them on, and they snap and lay the end of my thumb or my end of my tip of my finger open. And I think I'm more pissed off about being cut than the ring getting broke.
And you was doing a ring expander too
No, just when I was doing it by hand.
by hand. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Or when you're putting them little rings in the wrist pins,
The oh
The
shit.
circlips. Yeah.
and that little ring slips and it sticks in the end of your thumb, and you pull it out and it's sticking there.
Mm-hmm.
I got a miniature set of needle nose pliers. I mean, they might be that long, and they're real skinny at the tip, and that's what I use for the circlips.
Yeah. Bocce broke her ring. Okay.
And she was happy. She says, "Oh, but you're
Oh,
not
wait.
talking about
You're
a
not
wedding."
talking about a wedding. Oh, that means, yeah, well, okay. So that means she's unhappily married now, or
She is happily.
unhappily ex-married.
Hey, I had a buddy when he got divorced. He wanted to melt his wedding ring down and put it into a bullet casing or bullet die to make a tip for a bullet. He said, that way if the bitch ever really pisses me off, he goes, I'll give that ring back to her.
Go ahead, on ahead.
I said, but you probably don't want to shoot a gold ring out of your pistol.
No. Wow.
Oh, Lordy.
Me too, Bocce. I am very, very happily ex-married.
Where's your coffee at?
Where's my coffee, boo? About a half a pot over there.
We don't have no coffee. That really
No.
sounds good.
I got tea.
You want some coffee?
Hmm?
Do you want coffee?
Hell no, I don't want no coffee.
Oh, why not?
I ate too much. I got to go to the garage.
What are we going to do in the garage?
Drink that coffee to melt that ice cream and make room.
No.
What are you going to do in the garage yet tonight?
Well, the
You
door's
already-
open, all the lights are on,
Well, you
the
already broke
stereo's
the
on.
ring, so you can't do nothing there.
You probably got a cat in there somewhere hiding.
Oh, that cat won't go in there no more.
How many pounds of weight you got on the front end of that tractor there, Ed?
About 100.
No,
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
those are 5-pounders.
Oh, 5.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 30 pounds.
25.
Yeah, and then one 10-pounder there.
25, yeah.
So when you move up to different weights, you enter one pull, then as pulls get heavy, you're just adding weights.
Mhm.
Or you adding weights to the back also?
On my tractor, usually no,
Okay. All right.
because I'm so big that right out there in the front is the most movable weight I have.
Oh, okay. Because I know that antique tractor pull I was talking about earlier, they add more weights to the back
Yeah.
of the tractor. Front, not so much, a little bit, but they add more to the back so they can actually, and then they run in
So you want to go
low air pressure in the tires too. Not quite full normal, because you can see them tires, man. They are flexing, twisting. At the where they meeting the ground at, you can see them tires that rubber just gnarling up like that. I had some good footage. I had some excellent footage, and I have no idea where it's at.
Well, those tires right there on the back you see have about 7 pounds in them.
Oh, wait. You said in the back what?
The back tires we run about 7 pounds in them, between 5 and 7.
Oh, air.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
scissors.
But yeah, I need so much weight out, or need more weight out on the front end of my tractor, but that's all I can add to the tractor to get weight class. I actually moved the engine about 6 inches forward to get more nose heavy.
Yeah.
Okay. What about adding water in the front tires? Or are they tubed? I mean, well, the tube you can add water in them.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
allowed to do that?
you're allowed loading the tires and stuff.
Okay. All right.
But that
We used to, when we were rice farming, we added water in the rear tires all the time. All the time. That's a must when you were farming rice.
Yeah, but that 35 pounds is all the extra weight I can add to the tractor because of what I weigh and what the tractor weighs to get to the 1,050 pounds. that's all the weight I can add. So I put it all out on the nose.
Oh, so your tractor, the weights, and you weigh 1,050.
Yeah. For
Okay.
that class.
Huh. All right. I'm not that familiar with the that style of pulling, tractor pulling. With the small engine versions. I'm not that familiar with the rules and the regs and all that.
Yeah.
I have to put on about 240 pounds that I can move all around.
Right.
Because I've been watching a few of your videos because I want to learn about this tractor pulling, and then those Predator engines, those style engines. I'm not familiar with the big Predators, the V twins. Now the Vanguards, Briggs and Strattons, yeah, and the opposed twin, the Briggs opposed twin. Man, they quit making those, and it was like, oh boy, what they gonna come out with now? This is one of the best engines Briggs ever made for a twin cylinder. Was that opposed twin?
I've got two of them.
You got two? Buddy of mine, I was on a forum. I went two forums at one time, and I still watch one of the forums that me and 6 other techs were on, and we helped a lot of people fix their engines and stuff. And we had one guy, he specialized in this. One guy specialized this part, this part, this part. I specialized in one area. What we did, there were 6 of us, well, 7 of us, me and 6 other guys. And I think it was a Lone World. And go to the Briggs section, small engine Briggs section, and or the small engine section, not Briggs, the small engine. And if you go back like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, you'll see my name on there, Boudreaux and Eunice. Anyway, a bunch of us left because of some new administrator didn't like what we was talking about on a transaxle thread that we started years ago. That was almost like our Facebook, our buddy talk. Nobody would go there. People would go there and talk about transactions. We give them advice and all that. Rear end. Anyway, this one guy on the forum, he lived in Texas, down there by Katy, Texas, down 59, going toward Victoria and all that. And he had a former, like a 3-wheeler type former vehicle that was bought as a kit, and they had an opposed twin came with it. That's how the company sold it. And I went to get him a new engine to repower it, but he wanted an opposed twin. So I tried to find an opposed twin for him. Could not find one. Could not. So I repowered his 3-wheeler with another one. I just had it drop shipped out of Dallas, out of my Briggs warehouse. I had it drop shipped to him. I didn't make but $20 on the deal,
Past his bedtime.
I could have made 60, 70 easy. I just made $20, $25. That was it. And he was a happy guy. He still calls me every now and then. Hey, you found me an opposed twin yet? When I answer the phone, hello, you found me an opposed twin yet? I know exactly who it is.
Jimenez, I've got so many opposed twins, it's unreal.
Who does?
I said I've gotten rid of so many opposed twins, it's not even funny. Bo used to pull them all the time. My youngest boy.
Huh.
In fact, there's 2 of them sitting over at Ronnie's that I just gave him.
Wow. Yeah, I went to the local junkyard over here, the lawnmower junkyard. This guy's got like 10 acres of lawnmowers, riding mowers, stand behinds, 0 turns, all that. And no opposed twins. There were mowers with opposed twins on, but they gone. It's a popular engine down here. It is anyway.
Yeah, up here.
They're what?
Boat anchors here. Nobody wants
Really?
them. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I would like to find a 20 horse to add to my collection. I got a 16 and an 8. I got a 16 and an 18. I'd like to find a 20.
I like the carbs on it. Those are decent carbs. Okay, and if you got that thing tuned in just right, like for pulling like y'all do, I'm pretty sure that would go in and into y'all little niche, you know, those opposed twins like that. You take care of them. Use regular gas, pure gas, man. You don't have no trouble with those things.
Huh.
Yeah, the 20 horses are a 52 cubic inch stock.
On the opposed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you say you wanted a 20 horse?
Mm-hmm.
I think Bo's John Deere's got a 20 horse Briggs on it. Opposed.
Yeah.
It's sitting up there in the building.
Yeah. Like I said, the 20 horse opposed Briggs are a 52 cubic inch stock bore, and it's,
What's the weight on that? 80 pounds?
something. Yeah, they're heavy.
They're heavy.
Yeah. I think that, okay, UPS, I'm trying to think if I wanted to have one shipped to me, what the cost of it is with UPS, because they don't charge by the size. They charge by the weight.
Yeah.
I sent off 38 pounds. I sent off an engine. I think it was 38 pounds, 37, 38 pounds. And it cost me $32 to ship it, or $35, something like that.
Yeah. But now that I know some machine shops, I can have a steel flywheel made for it, and I know where to get the billet rods and pistons, and I know where I can have a Camry ground at now.
Why you want a steel flywheel? You talking about the ring gear, or are you talking about the flywheel itself?
The flywheel
itself.
Oh, okay.
Because of the RPMs that we are turning, a cast or aluminum flywheel will come apart and shrapnel.
Yeah. Well, what about a billet flywheel though?
That's considered billet, the steel flywheel.
Not the aluminum ones aren't heavy enough. We want that chunk of steel for rotating mass.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay.
I don't care how fast it'll rev up.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to stay at 8,000 RPMs.
Yeah. You want the momentum.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but we put a steel flywheel on it, and we put a counterweight on the other end of the crank, to where once we get all that turning, it takes a lot to bring the RPMs down.
Okay.
It just keeps you're taking negative energy and turning it positive.
Yeah. Because I used to get the billet flywheels for the 5-horse Briggs, and we were wrapping them up, 7,500 RPMs, 8,000, something like that. But we used the billet because it wouldn't come apart on you.
Right. Here, Thomas. Here's your ice cream, Thomas.
Right. I'm not keeping up with chat.
They've made the billet, the aluminum flywheels for the opposed Briggs for 20 years. When they were building the Raptor motors and stuff like that, they were building the aluminum ones, because a lot of the Kurt guys like those opposed twins, because they just made so much torque. They're a torque monster.
Mm-hmm.
And but they never made a steel one. Back when I was still pulling the opposed twin, it was going to cost me about $800 to have one made. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Have it made and balanced. But now I know a few guys that have machine shops and stuff, and they're like, heck, we can turn one of those out for $200, $300, $400. I mean, no big deal. Left, right, sideways.
4140 steel.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's a good steel. 4140.
Yeah. But
yeah, Bachi.
But because I talked to that Craig, I can't remember what his last name is now, and he said that it would be no problem to put one in the CNC mill and turn one out.
Craig, in your area or somewhere else?
Where you know who I'm talking about, Mark. MCI, is it MCI machine or something like that?
Yeah.
MC. Yeah.
MC machine. I don't remember where he's out of, but he likes tinkering with these engines and stuff on the side.
There's a Craig down here that has a machine shop and he builds a lot of racing stuff.
Yeah,
Craig's Automotive.
No, this guy here. I mean, he's a good guy. I met him a couple years ago.
Okay. All right.
He's built some pieces and stuff for personal engines just on the side outside of work time. And I was talking to him about it, and he's like, with the CNC machine, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'll be right back.
All right. But so, oh damn, it's been 2 hours.
Uh-huh. It's rolling smooth.
Yeah. Well, not having to go to work, I just, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, all the good stuff is gone.
Yeah.
Oh no, the drippings are still there.
Oh, there's a bunch of ice cream melting away, and bananas and pineapple, strawberry. Yeah.
But did I tell you about some pineapple margarita mix?
Oh
yeah.
What are you gonna do with that?
Sip it.
No. Val Lady 49, take care.
Thank you, Val Lady. VA Lady. Sorry. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the super chat. Just grab one of your other ones, Thomas. I'm sure you got 3 or 4 laying right there within arm's reach.
I am fine, V Lady.
I think
VA Lady.
I think Thomas has got about 13 Zippos and about 15 pipes.
Heck yeah. But yeah, I would like to get the opposed Briggs back out and, you know, make her chug
So
again.
You got one, don't you?
Yeah,
That's 18.
That's at 18, yeah. But if I would get it back out, I would adapt it for a Cub Cadet rear end instead of that belt drive.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's a Montgomery Ward made by Gilson, and a Cub Cadet rear end will bolt right in it. Just have to make up the clutch bracket.
Yeah.
5 Zippos and 7 pipes.
Yeah.
I said I had 3 Zippos here. My red one. Where's my Iraq one? Yeah.
I got a Zippo.
Oh, it's in my pocket.
The bear.
Bear with the deer antlers.
Beer. It's a beer.
Yeah.
Oh, beer. Oh, bear. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bear with deer antlers. Okay. Yeah, I got
and that's still in the original packaging.
A buddy of mine that was in the over in Iraq. His CO gave him this lighter, this Zippo. That's Iraq now.
Wow, that's nice.
Yep.
And that Zippo with all that information on it. And I got my plane every day. And then this one was made in the early 70s. This is the Mercury dealership that we were dealing with, Mercury Outboards. This was a place out of New Orleans. It's the Bryce and Driscoll Company. And when the World's Fair came to New Orleans, people bought that land, that property. They offered them a good bit of money too. And then it's got best outboards on it right there. With the Mercury deal. That's an old lot of this came from. When was the World's Fair in New Orleans? Late 70s? I want to say. Something like that.
Before
Early
my time, I
80s.
can.
What? What you mean before your time?
Well, before the time I could remember.
Oh, okay. All right. I figured you was about my age at least.
I'm 49, but
You're 49.
yeah.
Really? You're 49 years old?
Yep.
Wow, man, I almost got 10 years on you, dude.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I
watch
thought
it.
you were closer to my age. Yeah, it's probably because of the silver. You know, I got all that too. But man, yours is probably well earned. All that gray hair you guys are well earned. So anyway, when the World's Fair came to New Orleans, they bought the property and the building, and what they did, they a lot of stuff they could relocate. They relocated for this company, and they opened up in Baton Rouge. But this Zippo's old. This is from like 70s right here.
Yeah, Shell said it. The fair in New Orleans was
1984.
Yep, 1984.
Okay. Well, this lighter was made before then because that's when the business was there. And I think 2 years ahead of time is when they bought the property out from them so they could put the World's Fair there. You know, part of it there because that was a huge area. Man, you can walk around for, I forget how long it was there for, what, a month, 2 months, something like that. You can walk around and almost every day and not hardly see the same thing twice.
What in the world is that? You don't hear it?
I'm hearing a little bit of backfeed from somebody.
Yeah.
It just started.
Mm-hmm.
It comes and goes.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
No, but my favorite Zippo that I had, remember when Marlboro had the Marlboro Miles?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on the side of the pack.
Yep. When I signed up for it, I must have been like real at the very beginning of it, because the very first year that they had those, on my birthday, they sent me a Zippo collector's Zippo lighter. It had the cow head on it with the star.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't buy those with the points. You couldn't buy them in a store, no place. They sent them out to people on their birthdays. And
Okay.
I had that thing for, I don't know, like 10 years.
Oh, that's how I got mine then. I thought I ordered it with miles.
No.
I was gonna say I got one of them lighters like that, one or two of them.
I've got one like Ed
Marlboro.
said,
Yeah.
but I thought I redeemed points for it. I had everything in the catalog.
Yeah, we used to too.
Well, there was ones you could order through the catalog, but the
Right.
one I got come with a card that said "Happy Birthday. This is from
Yeah,
Marlboro."
okay.
Whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I
Thank
thought
you
I
for-
redeemed mine for that. Okay.
Yeah.
I had one.
Yep.
I have a pretty good sized Zippo collection. They scattered all around. They're still in the original mailers and where I got them from wood company. You know, like either Cheyenne cigars, which I smoke. And
Yeah.
I'm in the Marlboro rewards program now. I don't smoke Marlboro. I smoke cigars. Remember the bomber jackets, the leather bomber jacket
Mhm.
that Marlboro had for the miles
Yep.
back then in the late 80s? Yeah. Early 90s? Yeah, I had two of them. I had the dusters. I had two dusters. I had everything to do with the horse tack. Saddlebags, the bedroll, bedroll. And then Camel Joe, Camel had a thing going on at that time also. I had Zippos from there. I had pool sticks from Camel. The only thing I did not have was the pool table. That was way too much. There's no way I could have saved that many Camel bucks for that pool table.
But
No,
I
still got a duffel bag from Marlboro, Bocce. Yeah, sure do.
Well, I used that lighter so much I actually wore the hinge out on it,
Yeah.
and I contacted Zippo, and they said, "Yeah, we'll warranty it."
Oh yeah,
But
they will.
but they told me also, if it's not repairable, we will just send you another lighter. I'm like, I don't want another lighter. I want that lighter. So they wouldn't guarantee that they would send that lighter back to me. So I put it away in a box, and it come up missing with a bunch of other stuff.
Was the hinge like? Okay, watch. Look, see how bad this hinge is?
Uh-huh.
Was it like that?
Yes, but it actually wore out to where you couldn't put a pin back through it because the little where they roll around.
Yeah. Oh, they could have fixed that. Yeah, they could have fixed that. I had one like that. They actually fixed it instead of gave me a new one. They fixed it. They gave me my old guts. The insert like this.
Yeah.
They gave me a brand new one, plus gave me my old one back with this little, because the hinge right here and this, the clip, spring clip on the back of the guts, that was wore out. And what happened was I closed it too hard while it was up, and it busted out this part. They fixed it. Yeah, that's easily fixed for them. They just spot weld a new one on.
Yeah, they're easy fixes, but I wanted to make sure I got that lighter back.
Oh, you could have sent it. Yeah. If I would have known you at the time, I'd have said send it. If you get it back. Oh yeah. I've had all kind of stuff with Zippos. If they couldn't fix it, it was just plain old lighters though.
Yeah.
Now this one right here, that one that my buddy sent me, that his commanding officer gave me, that one there, I would want that case right there repaired, or a brand new lighter just like it. Actually, I would want this one back because it has sentimental value to me.
Right.
Because my buddy over there, he got shot. He got tore up pretty bad. He got shot up bad, and it was one of the IEDs that got improvised explosive devices.
Yeah.
And his CO gave it to him while he was in the hospital in the Army, and he gave it to me because he knew I collected Zippos. And he said, "It's a used Zippo. I use it. Used it." And he says, "And I want you to use it. Just don't put it up in your collection. Use it if you want." All right. So I got like 3 Zippos. I got that one. I got the best Marine and Iraq now.
Yeah, I quit carrying my Zippos, so I just use the disposables.
What the hell?
I don't use those.
Is there a ghost in there?
So somewhere that back feed keeps getting worse and worse.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Sounds like there's a ghost.
How much you want to bet that fixes it right there when y'all talk?
It might.
Yeah, I don't hear it now.
Okay. It was a very little bitty thing, huh?
Yeah.
And only when you talked, huh?
And it was like swishing.
Yeah, only when you talked or when Ed talked. Nobody else could hear it but you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh, it's. I got a very sensitive speaker. And the other night I was on Power Stroke Jude's channel in his panel, and somebody was like, "Boudreaux, your volume's low." So I turned my volume up a little bit, and I got into my audio manager on StreamYard, got into that, put it up. I didn't want to get it too loud. I said, "How's this?" They said, "It's a little better. We can make you out now. Your audio was so low." I'm like, "Wow." I'm not too loud right now, am I?
No.
No, you're fine.
Okay. I don't know why I have to change my mic setting drastically. Now, maybe when I'm the host, maybe I'm a little louder if I'm the host, instead of just in a panel. But anyway.
Crystal Lynn. Yes, we are coming in October, but it's not just me and Sandy. Ed's coming as well.
Yep. So, but
who you was talking about earlier with the lighters and the pipes?
Oh, Thomas.
Thomas, yeah, okay. That's one thing I do not have, and I was muted when I was asking the question. Does he have any Zippo pipe lighters? Because Zippo makes a special lighter for a pipe.
Huh. I've never
Yeah.
seen them.
Right here, it's got a big hole. Instead of the 5 holes, it's got a big hole right here. And you hold it down, and when you suck on the pipe, when you draw on the pipe, the flame goes down. You never seen those before?
yeah, I've seen them.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
I heard you
they
say
got a flame about 6 inches long.
on a Zippo.
Yeah. At least the guy I know that smoked a pipe, he would use his lighter, and when he puffed on that thing, it would shoot a flame.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Okay, I got you on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they make a Zippo's got it out now. It's a insert like this, but instead of filling it up, you hook it up to a USB port, a micro USB or a Type C or whatever, and it's a flameless. It throws an electric spark across, and I'm gonna say, "Wow, that's pretty neat." And they fit in a regular Zippo case.
Okay, Thomas says he's got 2 of them lighters, Cajun.
Yep, Cajun, I got 2 of them. Patrick's dad. Yep, Cajun, I had one. Yeah, I remember those from when I was a kid. Like I said, I don't have one in my collection. I must have 50 or 60 altogether.
Yeah, at one time,
I don't have a pipe lighter, and I love smoking a pipe.
At one time, my dad had an Army issued Zippo.
Yeah, and those were the ones like these. It's got the little lines, the little slash marks on each side. And when you got one from the Army, they had 4 lines on each side of the Zippo name.
Yep. And it was like a matte finish, so it wouldn't reflect light.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get along with that.
So.
Well, hey, I got to get out of here and
go
to the shop and wrap up a few things and
shut it down.
Shut it down.
I'm ready to go to sleep.
Oh, you're ready to go to sleep? Oh, that's for the week. That's for the week.
Go curl up in your chair with your new banky.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be out like a light right as soon as I get in that chair.
Yeah. So yep. Yeah, we need to shut this down. So
Ed, who earlier before I jumped in, you said somebody was coming on after you was going off. Who's that?
Oh, it's usually 2 ATVs for Life comes on at 9 after me. But he's under the weather, so.
Oh, so he's not going to go live tonight. Okay.
No.
That's what he said. He's seen Daryl's wife on Instagram.
Yeah, what's wrong with Daryl?
I believe it's heart issues.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's why I said everybody, keep them in your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
And everything. And if you think about it, go over to his channel and leave a comment on one of his videos that you're thinking about him.
I overfilled my Zippo and it left a square burn on my butt top.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I use for Zippo fluid before you haul booty out of here? Okay, I have this. Okay, trying to hide the name. I have the Zippo fluid. Okay, but years and years ago, when I was a teenager and I was smoking, and I always had Zippos, I read the ingredients on the Roncinol. Okay, Zippo bought Roncinol out.
Mm-hmm.
and that was the main ingredient.
Naphtha.
Naphtha. Naphtha alcohol. I got a tiny funnel. I popped that Zippo top off with a little straight blade screwdriver, or whenever I get my miniature pry bars in from JD2, Power Stroke Juke Special. Anyway, I pop that Zippo top off and I pour the naphtha in my Zippo can, and I pay $8 for that huge can of naphtha, and that's $8 right there. That can of Zippo, and I'll get 6 refills. So I'm saving 5. Okay, you can't count the first one. Your first load. That pays off the naphtha can. So 5 times 8, $40. I save $40
Yep.
by paying $8 for a can of naphtha.
Yeah, when I
Been
worked
doing
at the
that for years. Been doing that for years.
When I worked at the graphics company, we used to fill our Zippos with high grade naphtha, and you used to have to be careful. You used to have to be careful. You used to have to let them sit for like 5 minutes after you filled them, and then use them, because if you lit them off right away, it would shoot a 12-inch flame.
Yeah. It's coming from inside and up. Yeah. And then your hands on fire too. You don't feel the burn, but your hands actually on fire too. Yeah.
Huh.
So. Yeah, you pour Zippo fluid on your hand and you can light it. You don't feel the burn. When it gets to the end, then you stomp it out. But.
Yep. All right, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate it for almost a 2.5 hour long live stream tonight. Thank you, Cajun. Thank you, Twisted. Thank you, everybody that dropped the super chats. And like I said, please go over to 2ATVs for Our Life and drop him a comment on his videos, that you're thinking about him. So catch you all on the next one.
See y'all.
Bye.
As always, love, peace, crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Blue top.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
All right.